Welcome back, CougConnect subscribers. This is Jake Brandon, your host of the CougConnect podcast, asking you to hit the like and the subscribe on your way in. And we have a special guest, one of our most popular guests we've ever had, top 3, I think, in terms of views. And we're joined tonight by BYU quarterback Treyson Borguet. Treyson, how you doing, my man?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Dude, thanks for coming on.
Heck yeah.
So, dude, we're here at 8-0. It's got to feel nice. What do you think about that? How do we get to 8-0? How are we so blessed and fortunate to be here? What's the secret sauce that made that happen?
Before we jump into that, is that podcast actually like top 3?
Yeah, I think in terms of views,
Yes.
yeah.
It
is. How many
some
thousand?
guy named Bear Bachmeier has 15,000 views.
This guy
Who
named
is this
Bear
guy?
hogged all the attention.
And then this guy named McKay Hillstead, when people thought he might be the starter,
Yeah, when they were thinking it was going to be
Got
got
McKay.
10,000 views.
1,000?
10,000.
That's a lot of views.
15,000 to
And
10,000.
And then old Treyson Borguet got 6,000.
Dang, who even
Hey.
is that guy?
3, man. All
That's
time.
awesome. That's awesome.
That's a fact, man.
Heck yeah.
But we had, dude, I think I saw an analytics from YouTube yesterday. We've had something like 58,000 people, different people, watch the podcast. And we have like 2,500 subscribers. So would you please freaking hit the subscribe, give us
Takes
that
3
ad
seconds
revenue.
to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, man. Help us out here.
Heck yeah.
No, dude, but yeah, very popular. I tried to get you back another time. Maybe it was just recently, but we wanted to kind of, repeat the magic.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully this gets more than 6,000.
Oh,
Let's bump it.
Share it, man. Share it
Let's
out
do it.
there. So,
It's totally up to you. You can spill
Yeah.
some tea. And
oh, bro,
we'll-
you could go.
I
Why,
could
you
take-
Spill all the
All-
tea.
well, what do you think though? How do we get here? How do we get 8-0? And it's 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
8-0.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about it, every single day. Like, we are not shocked about the position we're in. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in the building, I mean, Kalani will come into the team meeting and, like, we're exactly where we expected to be. We all truly believe that. There's not a single opponent that we've previously played or will play in the future that we don't know for a fact that we can come out on top.
Right.
We don't fear anybody, but we respect everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody, I truly believe this because I can say it for myself. Every single person on the team, on the roster, has a role.
Mhm.
And nobody is complaining about their role. People accept the role and they excel in that role,
Yes.
which is unheard of, like absolutely unheard of. And I think that just goes to say like how much of a culture that Coach Kalani has instilled into this football program that people love BYU. Like
Yeah.
the players, they love playing for Coach Kalani and for BYU and for repping the blue. And like I can say for myself, like there's nowhere else I'd rather be than BYU and in Provo, Utah. And I'm not even the starting quarterback, but I know my role and I do anything that I can to help us win and go 1-0 each week. And that's from top to bottom.
Right.
And so that's really unique and special. And that definitely contributes into the team's success.
100% agree. We had, I think you were first. I think we had you, then McKay, and then Bear on. Maybe in a 4 or 5 week stretch, we had those different interviews. And the thing that impressed me the most about all 3 of you, Emerson dogged me, by the way, Emerson. But anyway, like the thing that impressed me the most about all 3 of you is there was no arrogance from anybody there. They're like, we all have to compete as hard as we can so that whoever comes out on top is the best quarterback to help us. And then when I talked to you and McKay, you're like, yeah, we're helping Bear out as much as we can. And when Bear comes on, he's like, yeah, McKay and Treyson have been honestly great. Like they have immediately accepted me and like helped catch me up to speed on everything. And it's like kind of like, man, like that's a coveted position. But I really genuinely believe when I talk to McKay, when I talk to you, I talk to Bear, like you're all telling me the same thing. And I really believe you guys.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, there's quarterback rooms all over the country. Like, then some I've previously been in, some that my brother's been in, some that I just got buddies at other places that I've been in, and it's just different. It's different. It's almost people are jealous of other people. People envy other people's positions. People think that they should be put in that position, and whether that's right or wrong, like we understand that it's just different here.
Right.
It's different, and if you want to win, and at the end of the day, we all want to win, whether we're on the field or not. You got to be okay with kind of taking a step back and taking that leadership role from a distance, from a sideline. And Bear's 19 years old, fresh out of high school. He obviously hasn't had as much experience in college as me and McKay and a couple other people in the quarterback room. And so any advice or guidance that we can give him, shoot, by all means, if that's going to help us win, let's do it.
Dude, that's so cool because Kalani talks about love and learn, humble and hungry, but there's also goes hand in hand with that is like this maturity.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot. That shows a ton of maturity from the quarterback's room, but any position group that I've interacted with. Like, is that emphasized, or does that just come as a byproduct of love and learn and humble and hungry?
Well, I think also a lot of programs around the country don't have we have grown men on our team. Like we've got grown men on our team.
Yeah.
We've got husbands, we've got fathers. We've got people who are literally living in a house with their family, their own family. They've got multiple kids, so it's like our maturity level is definitely a lot higher than other programs. The selflessness is there because we're not playing for the money. We're not playing for the accolades. Like we're playing for our families. We're playing for the name on front and back of our uniform. So I think that's definitely plays a big part in it.
Dude, that's so cool, man. So cool you share that with us. Let's stay on the topic of Bear, man. Like he's been getting these freshman player of the week awards. He just got the Manning player of the week award. You've been a freshman quarterback who's had to step in and play at a program. Like talk to us about Bear, like how he's doing. You've got the inside track on that. You're one of kind of like, his mentors almost in a sense of helping him be successful. Like how's he doing?
He's doing awesome.
Right.
He's exceeding every expectation that has been set before him. I mean, if you would have thought that he's doing what he's doing, like, a couple months ago, some people might have just looked at you with a odd look and be like, hey, we'd just be happy to be, 5-3 right now or whatever, and just keeping him healthy and limiting the turnovers. But like this dude has been balling.
Yeah.
Absolutely balling. And I'm not surprised. I'm not. I mean, even throughout fall camp and every time that we've thrown, like he's just approached every single, film session, meeting, workout, throwing session with the same intensity and he's just a baller.
Right.
He kind of there's really no switch for him. Like he's just always in that mode and he's a gamer for sure. But yeah, I mean, when I look at, when I was 18 years old playing my first college snaps, it's like my playbook was a lot smaller.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like my playbook when I was out there was a little smaller and I got there at Western Michigan and for fall camp, I didn't have a spring ball. Bear didn't have a spring ball for BYU either. And so, I was still learning more stuff about the playbook during the season. Like I didn't master the playbook until, this midway through the season.
Right.
Bear mastered the playbook before fall camp and Bear didn't get here, until a couple weeks before fall camp, which is crazy. It's crazy. Like that's not normal. That's not normal. And I would consider myself a smart guy, a smart kid at football and just generally smart.
Yeah.
And it takes me some time to learn some things and a lot of reps and to kind of get the feel for it. And he was able to step in and, was a seasoned vet out there in practice. So that was really cool to see him in fall camp, just competing with him. That was awesome. Competing with McKay. That's awesome. Competing with Emerson, who's also a stud. Emerson Gottman is a stud. And I want to say that too. We talk a lot about Bear because he's balling on the field, but Emerson is also a stud. And all of BYU Nation should be super, super proud of Emerson for taking the route to come to BYU, go on the mission, and then come back home. Like he's gonna win a lot of football games for BYU.
Dude, the ball comes out of his hand effortlessly.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to say that? Like,
yeah,
just him throwing, routes on air or like whatever. Like, he doesn't have to necessarily put his hip into it. He has good technique, like he does, but the ball just comes out so effortlessly for him.
He throws a very catchable ball.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing you can say about a quarterback. Like, nobody cares if you can throw it 60 miles per hour. Like, what if you have to throw a slant? You're going to break your receiver's hands.
Yeah.
He's got a nice touch and very smart, very selfless too. Like, he wants to make the right play. He doesn't really want to make the big play, but the right play.
Yeah.
So yeah, both of our true freshman quarterbacks are studs.
Dude, that's awesome. I made an analogy in the CougConnect Discord. I was like, guys, I really feel like Bear is like half Terminator. Like he could just like download the playbook, whether like he doesn't care if there's hype or no hype. Like they're scoring points. He just wants to win. Like he has a mission like the Terminator. He just goes out, almost no emotion sometimes, just does what he does and gets things done, drags people into the end zone, jumps over people, just Terminator.
Just a great overall dude.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely been awesome to be part of this team with him and be a part of his journey.
You and Bear and Tiger are also like tight, right? 'Cause I just see you guys on social media like doing things together a lot.
Yeah.
So that's cool. You know him probably better than most people. like on the team, I would say.
Yeah, I think everybody on the team has a pretty close bond. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I do hang out with the Bachmeiers outside of football quite a bit.
Yeah. Should we take a tangent and talk about how much food Tiger can eat?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I was blown away Monday. We fed all the wide
Yeah.
receivers and kind of gave them a little pitch on being affiliates for CougConnect. And I was as a guy who has fed many O linemen for many, going back to coaching, and who was an O lineman and grew up with brothers who were O linemen, I was like, dang, like I was impressed.
It's like, it's scary. It is. It really is. The first time we met them, we're hosting them for their visit.
Yeah.
And we're at what's the place in Riverwoods, the Brazilian steakhouse?
Rodizio Grill.
Yes, Rodizio. Yeah. We're there, and you know how they serve, like they just walk around, cut up some meat, whatever. You say yes to some food you want, you say no to the food you don't want. There wasn't a single food that he said no to. Like he literally ate for, I'm not even joking, like an hour and a half at
no,
Rizzo's.
dude, you're not exaggerating.
Like an hour and a half. And like me and McKay are like, I've been done eating for like 45 minutes, and I eat a lot.
Yeah.
I eat a lot, and I was stuffed, like full. Like I was like, I had to go home and take a nap. Like I was just so full.
Yeah.
And this dude keeps eating. I'm like, oh my gosh, like how are you not overweight?
Oh
like,
no, yeah, because he's
where does
not.
this go?
Like,
He's not. He's
like,
fit.
Like, and Bear, I don't want to say Bear's overweight, but Bear has a bunch of body mass, like muscular body mass to him. Tiger looks like a wide receiver.
Yeah, Tiger looks like a wide receiver, moves like a wide receiver.
Yeah.
He's very athletic. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. Like the food is just not.
Math isn't math in here.
Math is not math. No, Tiger's a freak,
dude. So we're at Chubby's, and I'm like, get everything you want, like whatever, like appreciate you guys coming here, everything. And I think I saw a Instagram story of yours with him at Chubby's, and he had a triple cheeseburger.
Yeah, that was his second.
Okay, well, so I'm like, Tiger, if you want to get triples, you can get triples, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of joking with him. Okay, so they come out, they're bringing our food out, and they're like, all right, we got a barbecue triple. And he's like, raises his hand, and she's like, and I got a Hawaiian triple. And like he raises his hand, and then she's like, I got some baked beans.
Oh my god.
He raises his hand, and like a small Oreo shake, and like he raises his hand, right? And I'm like, these are half-pound patties, right? Like they're not little patties.
Yeah.
He ate 6 of them, and I'm like, hey, he probably won't finish. Like he'll probably finish the first one and most of the second one or something, No, dude, there was not a fry left in the basket.
Nope.
There was not a bean left in the bowl. There probably wasn't a crumb of Oreo left in that cup. Like he polished it all.
He's that's just Tiger.
Yeah.
That's Tiger.
And then like he's, flying planes and building AI models. And like he's the most interesting man in college football. Would you say, Kev?
100%.
100%.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So
he's awesome.
Dude, that's funny. Bye week is here.
Yes,
you guys, recovery is probably a big emphasis on this. Like, what is a bye week like compared to a regular week? What are some things that are different?
Yeah, I think Coach Matt Mitchell kind of says in our meetings, it's not a bye week, it's a growth week, and we kind of chuckle, but like that's the truth. It's not hey, let's just take our foot off the gas pedal this week and let our bodies recover. I mean, yes, we're gonna let our bodies recover, but we're gonna do it proactively.
Right.
If we're not throwing as much, we're gonna be watching 2 times as much film. Just we have all this time off. It's not like we're gonna start a new series on Netflix. We're gonna definitely dive into more game plan stuff. So yeah, the bye week's been awesome. About halfway through it, obviously, but definitely I've been treating it like we play this Saturday.
Right.
Play Texas Tech this Saturday, and so it's been good. We had a couple practices. We're still working out the same. Still doing taking the strength and conditioning measures that we usually take, and our strength staff does a really good job at making sure we're at our highest peak performance at the right time. And if some people need modifications, because some people's bodies handle things differently, and so they do a really good job at modifying some people's workouts who necessarily need it. And so it's been good.
That's awesome, man. So you've dove into tech, you've looked at the film on tech, and you can't really make an apples to apples comparison ever in football, because sometimes people show up and play way better than they're supposed to, and sometimes people show up and kind of play to the level of competition. You never know what you're going to get. But schematically, from a scheme perspective, do you see tech kind of similar to any opponents we've played this year or last year? Is there a comp you could make maybe to kind of what their style is, at least on defense from what you're watching?
Yeah, I mean, if you can kind of think back to our last regular season game last year versus Houston.
Yeah.
Houston had a really good defense last year. And Their D line was good. Their backers were good, but like their all around defensive skill, like talent wise, imagine if all those guys, every single position, leveled up.
Yeah.
That's Texas Tech.
Yeah.
And obviously, they have Houston's DC, so it's the same scheme.
Yeah.
Just I would say better players,
Faster,
Yes.
bigger, win their one-on-ones more up
100%.
front.
100%. Yeah. And not saying that Houston's a really good team.
Well,
Last year-
Houston's looking great this year
exactly,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, I'm not talking down on Houston, but
Right.
it goes to show like
That last year's team compared to what you're seeing
yes,
this year.
yeah. Texas Tech is, they got monsters.
Yeah.
Their DNs are freaks.
Yeah.
We got a Georgia Tech transfer and a Stanford transfer, and then D tackles. I think they got the Houston transfer and the UCF transfer, and like we played those teams last year, right? We played UCF, and like leaving that game, we're like, dang, that D tackle was good. Like he was legit, and then he transfers to to Texas Tech, and then watching Stanford, you're like dang, like Stanford, that DN was really good last year. This dude transferred to Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Think of Georgia Tech, like same thing. So it's they're collecting all the infinity stones,
Especially for the D line.
yes, for the D line. So they've got some freaks, but I love our boys up front. We've got I can't even count how many numbers of offensive linemen that we got that are legit, that are some dudes. So I don't bat a single eye. Super excited.
It'll be a good battle.
Absolutely, and it's going to bring out the best in everybody. We'll see what we're made of, and we'll see what they're made of. But I guarantee we're going to bring the fight to them.
Oh yeah. We've done it all year. Like BYU's done that. Like, you've been underdogs in almost every single game. Vegas hates you guys for some reason,
Which is good for people who do bet.
Oh yeah, well I guess bettors probably love that.
Bettors probably love it.
Yeah, because Vegas is like 0 for 8, I think, on you guys this year, pretty much. Anyway, but yeah, dude, I think it's gonna be a good battle. Talk about the big guys up front, man. Like obviously Bruce and those tackles are all beasts, and they get a lot of love. We have like almost like 4 guards we've rotated in and played.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a huge advantage for us?
Absolutely. Our offensive line is the most fresh offensive line in the country.
Like the guards are playing half a game sometimes.
Yeah, and when they go in,
and there's not a drop off
they
necessarily.
Ball out.
Yeah,
they ball out, and all 4 of them could start anywhere.
Yeah,
absolutely. I believe that. We don't necessarily call certain things when certain people are in the game. We can call anything because we know that those 5 that are in the football game are going to get the job done.
Yeah.
And so it's awesome, and you can kind of see it in LJ's success. A running back is only as good as his offensive line.
Yeah.
Obviously LJ is a freak and best running back in the Big 12. Our offensive line plays a huge role in that too.
Right.
Like we've got some guys out there who, bust their balls, trying to get that block, at the next level for LJ to kind of take that run, that could be a 5-yard run to a 15, 20-yard run.
Arizona and Utah had some of the best rush defenses in the country, and they did give us, some bumps in the road, but for the most part, like we kind of were able to just go and do our thing, between the tackles with LJ, and that's a huge blessing. Like, I don't know if people realize that. Like, it's a huge benefit for a team. Okay, so gotta get to Craig's question here.
Let's do it.
Craig's he's in the mood. He must be like getting pumpkin spice everything right now and all this stuff. Wearing what do all the fall girls wear? Is it like beanies and denim jackets or something? I don't know what's in right now.
Yeah, and you'll see him at the corn maze and everything.
The corn maze, yeah. Are you ready for Halloween? Like, what's the Halloween?
Yeah.
You have a fit ready? You got a costume going on? What's going on here?
Always. I love Halloween. I love dressing up. I'm kind of like that. I'm mature in a lot of ways of life, but I also got like that inner kid in me, like that inner child. And so I love dressing up for Halloween. I mean, yesterday we did the trunk or treat at the Marriott Center, so we had all the athletes and endless line of little kids dressed up. It's awesome. And so I went with Falatau and Keeney, and I dressed up as Where's Waldo because I wanted something that incorporated my glasses. Because I didn't want to be blind and take my glasses off for the costume. So I got Where's Waldo. That was a good one. I saw 2 other little kids who was Where's Waldo, and they wanted to take pictures. So that was really cool. And then Keeney and Falatau was 6 and 7, and so the little kids loved it. Like they loved it.
I hate those numbers right now because I have young kids and it's
oh my gosh, nonstop. Like I was just on FaceTime with my little cousins last night, and when I told them that, like, my littlest cousin is not littlest, but one of my little cousins, he's like 2. He's learning to speak more and more, and I never hear him speak. But then when someone says 6'7", he'll scream 6'7". he doesn't even know his own name, but he knows the number 6'7".
Yeah, my son, my almost 5-year-old son, he'll do the hands and everything
like
with the tone and everything. He'll even talk about skibbity toilet. I'm like, okay, listen, dude, we need to get you away from screens. Like,
Go touch grass.
Go touch grass. Like,
But yeah, Halloween's coming up, and so we've got some teammates are we'll have some people over.
yeah,
And just hang out and make sure that we're all together. Because it's not like we just get along because we play football together.
right.
It's like we genuinely enjoy each other's company and are invested and interested in each other's lives outside of football.
Yeah,
So it's fun to go to other people's homes and hang out and play games and just interact and get to know them. What is life like outside of football and meetings? So it's cool. And I'm excited. Next couple of days, kind of just I don't want to say relax, but we get a little bit extra time to get along.
It's a long season, man.
Absolutely.
And like even when I used to like coach high school ball, it's like it just becomes almost like this Groundhog's Day thing where it's like next opponent, install, cleanup, like it's just next. And we would get a break around fall break or something in the school and it'd be like, oh, dude, I kind of almost more mentally than anything like just need some moment to like unplug and let my focus recharge a little bit because my focus has just been so sharp the last few weeks, so
and it's good to have this break because like we're kind of in like the middle of the semester. So like school wise, like me, Bruce, Enoch Nawahine, and Preston Rex had a midterm today in our professional sales class, and it's just crazy. Like I was finally able to spend a little bit more time studying.
yeah, for sure.
For an exam, because usually you're watching film or you're watching practice or just doing scouting, and I was able to study just a little bit more.
Right.
So we all did well in the exam.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So what do we got looking forward, coming up on the schedule or in the season? Or I know you probably can't leak, all the special secret plays that A-Rod has, but is there anything you're excited about or anything you want to share before we wrap this up?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm excited. It is unfortunate, when people do get banged up.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people banged up with injuries. I will say though, like I'm very confident that we haven't really seen any, super season long or injuries that will take longer than expected.
Yeah.
But it is really cool to see people step up, and that's kind of what I talked about at the beginning. Was that everyone has a role.
Yeah.
And sometimes, your role gets elevated for whatever reason. And, you see it every game, someone gets banged up, taken out of play. And when the next person goes in, you don't skip a beat.
Yeah.
Happens with our linebackers, happens with receivers, happens with running backs. And I talk to my family about this all the time. Cause I didn't grow up a BYU fan, so I don't understand, I just didn't understand how things happened over here. But now I'm here and like, you look at Tanner Wall is a walk-on receiver transition to safety and is balling out.
He's captain.
Yeah, he's a captain.
From walk-on,
yeah,
receiver to safety to captain, like preseason All-American, I think too. Like,
and then you think of Bruce Mitchell was D lineman and transitioned into lineman, a little over a year ago.
Coming from South Summit High School, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's just absurd. And then you think of Preston Rex. Preston Rex got thrown into the running back room a week, 2 weeks before fall camp.
Yeah.
Like didn't even know the plays, and now he's balling. Like
Preston might be the most miraculous because he has this innate running back sense of when to press and cut on blocks that you almost can't teach people.
Yeah.
Because I've coached running backs before, even like it's hard. Like I want you to go past the hole half a step, hezzy, and then hit the hole. Like
it's kind of hard to explain.
It's like, and he has like this feel for it. It feels like, and like you said, like he's been a running back for a few months.
Yeah. Like literally, like I think we've got football players on our team.
Yeah.
We've got football. It's kind of like if you've ever seen 300, the movie 300, Leonidas, I forget who he's talking to. I forget.
The Persians? Is it
I was talking to the people of Greece, I think,
oh,
Athens or something, and he's like, what's your job? And someone's like, oh, I'm a smithsman or whatever. Like I work with rocks, I work with whatever, blah blah blah. And so each of them, has their own role. And then he goes like, Sparta, what is your profession? And everyone chants like, who? Like they're soldiers.
Yeah,
they're soldiers.
Yeah.
Like they don't have like a singular role.
Yeah.
Everyone is just a football player. So that's what's cool at BYU. Every single person is a football player, and we do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And like those people you've highlighted are perfect examples of that. Also, it's like pretty amazing. Like, Keelan Marion breaks all our hearts and leaves us, and then JoJo gets hurt in this, and like Parker, man, like he's just stepped up and
Yep.
like become a dog for us, like especially these last few games. But it's like you ask him to return punts, you ask him to do that. If everyone was hurt and you're like, Parker, I need you to go man on man at this kid at corner, like he'd go out and do his best. Like bro, he wouldn't hesitate at all. Like there's just a lot of that mentality on the team.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's very selfless, very selfless from top bottom. And a lot of people are like, I'm used to receivers who are very, give me the ball. Like, like I'm the one that needs to make this play.
That's a stereotype.
That's the stereotype receiver.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Chase and Parker, they want the ball.
Right.
And all our receivers want the ball. But nobody complains for someone else's success because they didn't get the ball. Like, Parker's been balling out. Chase isn't, complaining, hey, Parker had 10 more receiving yards than me.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever. I could touchdown. And nobody's complaining. Everyone is supporting each other, which is awesome. Literally absurd of. Like unheard of.
Right.
Cody Hagan. Cody Hagan can go anywhere and be a
primary target.
Yeah, primary target. Like, dude is fast out of this world. And he had, first couple games got a couple touchdowns, and then has kind of, taken a dip, but like that dude is one play away from a huge play.
Yeah.
So like, and his mentality the entire season has been awesome too, because he knows like his time's coming.
Oh yeah.
His time is coming.
Yeah, we had him on here last night, and very humble kid, like very bought in, but also like humble in one hand, but still confident in his abilities.
Absolutely.
And that, like, he's ready, man. Like anytime you call his number, he's ready to go.
Absolutely. And that's just like one of many guys on the team who knows, like, just because they're not getting the results they want right now, like their personal goal results, like,
right.
As long as it's for, the greater cause of winning football games, like they're ready for their time whenever it's called.
That's sweet, man. Well, you get to hang out with the receivers probably more than most people, and the tight ends. We asked kind of Cody, like, Chase eventually is going to move on. And maybe a couple seasons Parker moves on. Like, who are these young guys that will emerge? And he kind of mentioned he left himself out of there, which is a good thing to do probably. But he highlighted Tay Nakua, he highlighted Reggie Frishneck. Who else did he highlight? Kevin Craig, LeMason, obviously Mason. Who do you see kind of emerging when their number is called? Kind of like Cody's like right there, ready to be a primary target. Who are some guys you're excited to see kind of emerge down? Maybe it's 2 years down the road or 3 years down the road, but maybe next year.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some fun young guys. Tay might be the most athletic in the receiver room. Just
right,
like
he's just Nakua.
It's honestly like freak athleticism, Like he ran up to somebody and gave someone like a chest bump, and like Tay will have these random like spurts of energy in practice, like where he just gets everyone going. He like ran up to like I don't even know who it was and gave him like a chest bump, and Tay, the person's head was like right here. Tay's head was like way up here, like way like when they jumped up, like he literally levitated. I'm like, what the heck, that dude, like how do you jump that high?
Yeah.
He's a freak, and once he kind of figures out his athleticism and understands,
when and how to use it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's gonna, blow the roof off of this thing.
Dude, there's one at fall camp. There's a picture of him where his belt line was somewhere in like the chest to like helmet area of the guy going up for a ball on it. Like just like a routine throw to the sideline, and he's just
the back shoulder. I think I threw that.
Yeah, you probably did.
I think I threw that because I threw it and I'm like, oh no, like he jumped too early. He jumped too early. And then you just see him keep rising. I'm like, holy, like, how's this dude keep going higher? And like, he just literally like, jumped and then double jumped midair. It seemed like,
yeah.
Cause he just floated. So he's a freak.
Yeah.
Reggie is a stud. Reggie's super, super, super fast. Like anytime you have him one-on-one on a go ball, usually like our goes sometimes are just more so to clear. Like
space underneath.
Yeah, exactly. We call them love of the game routes because you're running them, you're running them to get someone else open.
Yeah.
But when Reggie has a love of the game route, he's an option.
Yeah.
Because there's a very high likelihood that he'll blow by his defender and you can go put it out there and it's just like an extended handoff because it's money. It's Reggie. So I'm excited for him, and I'm just gonna carry off of Cody. LeMason came off of injury and didn't skip a beat. He's out there kind of getting his feet back underneath him on scout, but has been balling, and which is great for him because he's going head to head with Evan, like Shmev and Trey, and he's battling every single rep. And so I'm super excited for when this dude finally kind of gets things going and is able to keep stacking practices, he's going to be a stud as well.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, man. And like Cody talked about, there's a lot you have to learn as a receiver before you can go out and like necessarily contribute. And there's also an opportunity has to be there for you as well. But like I feel like all those guys, man, like they have that potential to be really special.
Oh, absolutely. Every
Yeah.
single person in that room can go out there and contribute.
Yeah. Okay, Kev, Craig, final questions, last thought. They usually have some bomb ones at the end. Craig, what you got for us here before we move on?
Yeah, so Kalani was asked what his favorite candy was. He said everything. Do you have a favorite candy?
The favorite candy. Growing up, I did like Snickers a lot. But
Yeah.
I would like Snickers and I would put them in the fridge. Like a cold Snickers bar is really good. Or Reese's. Reese's in the freezer. Really good too.
Have you ever had the ice cream?
Oh yeah, those are deadly.
Yeah.
And I would only ever see them at the hotels when I was younger. And which stinks because if you see them at a hotel, like they're selling them, it's like
$5.
it's so
Yeah.
expensive. Like you can literally get that at the gas station for like $1. So it's either at the movies or the hotel when you like actually see them and they're so expensive. So usually wasn't allowed to get them, but when I did, man, it was like heaven on earth.
That's good. What's yours, Craig? Favorite candy for you?
I really like Kit Kats.
You're a
I'm a
Kit Kat man.
guy.
Okay. Kev?
Nerd clusters.
Nerd clusters. That's like delicacy.
I've actually
Yeah.
never even had those. I've
See, like
heard
that's
so
a
much about them.
delicacy.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I've only had them because my kids have got, I think they've burst onto the scene in the last few years.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
So maybe we'll grab some for dinner later. Let you try them.
Yeah.
For dinner.
for dinner for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 athletes in the family. Well, D1 athletes in the family. Who's the best athlete?
Oh.
That's actually so funny because today Tyson McDaniel, one of our tight end coaches, he asked the same question. And honestly, it's probably not even close. My sister, Rylan, she's probably the most athletic just when it comes to like being good at everything.
Yeah.
She's just a freak. It used to be tough for me to say that when I was younger because I was just
'Cause
I'm
your
so
sister,
competitive.
man.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, like I'm way better athlete than her. And then we're in a race, and like I may be faster the first, couple yards or whatever, however long we're running, but she just got that like that grit. Like she won't lose. She does not want to lose.
Yeah.
She'll trip you if she has to. But no, she's a 7-time state champion in high school, like unheard of in 3 different sports. Like she goes out and plays whatever sport and will dominate. Like
Right.
it's kind of crazy. And then Trenton, the oldest, he's also just really good at everything he does. Whether it's basketball, football, soccer, volleyball, golf. Like he's really good too. Coben's a really good athlete too. He's the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But I think his strength is like this. Like his mental like is insane. Like the dude's gonna be an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's insane. Like his mental capacity just like takes him way further than everybody else.
Yeah. You got the best deep ball in the family though?
I think I'm just the best kid.
The best
the
kid.
family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The nicest,
Makes
the
sense.
most good looking.
Most
Exactly.
humble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
most
Most humble. No,
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do without me because I really pushed them to their limits. They wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for me.
All right. I got one. Go ahead. You got another one?
No, if you have a follow up.
No. Go for it.
Well, it says, usually no offense, BYU, but usually your like player bios page doesn't have a whole lot of information, but apparently Treyson broke both feet at the same time in 8th grade.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to guess he was like cliff jumping
Uh-huh.
and the water wasn't as deep as he thought it was. But that's just a guess, so I'll let you.
What's the
enlighten
story
us.
here?
So basically, this tree was burning, and there was these kittens on the top
Uh-huh.
branch. And so what I did was I climbed the tree, saved the kittens, and jumped off.
Yeah.
And broke my feet. That's
But the kittens lived.
kittens live.
Sacrifices had to be made.
Okay, just kidding. That's not the story at all. As much as I wish that could be the story, it's not the story at all. All right. So last week of school, and so we're in our science class, and we're doing a lab, and we're on the football field, and part of the lab is like this group of people had to pretend to be the predators. This group of people had to pretend to be the prey because we're doing like survival of the fittest or something like that.
Okay.
And I think I was a dolphin for whatever reason. So I was jumping up and down like a dolphin. And this is the last time I ever wore Vans, by the way.
Oh.
And I was jumping up and down. I don't want to blame Vans because it probably just.
No, we're blaming Vans.
I'm jumping up and down, and I like hear this like pop in my right foot. And I'm like, dang, like my foot's like tingling now. It's like that. It's like when your foot falls asleep. That's what it was like. tried to step on it and I just couldn't put any pressure on it. I was like, no way. Like, what the heck did I just do? And we have football tournaments like all summer. Like our summer's packed with football tournaments. Like, no way, I just freaking hurt my foot.
Being a dolphin.
Yeah, being a dolphin of all things. And it was so embarrassing. They had to freaking bring a wheelchair all the way to the football field. And like they like wanted to wheelchair me back. I'm like, no, like I can walk, like I'm good. They didn't have crutches for whatever reason. And I ended up not being able to walk. So they pushed me in a wheelchair. And so I just put my hoodie on, like look down. Like I don't want anybody to know that it's me in this wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then a week later, I'm at my cousin's, graduation, and I'm on my crutches. So I ended up breaking the 5th metatarsal. So if this is my foot, I broke like this outside of like the pinky, the 5th metatarsal, which is just, it's just super easy bone to break. It happens to a lot of people. And so a week later, I'm on my crutches, I'm on my walking boot, and like, my foot is super tired. My foot that's broken is just super tired. So I started hopping on my other foot, like trying to walk and hop on my crutches just because my foot's tired, like it's newly broke. And then literally the exact same feeling happened in my left foot. The exact same feeling. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like
I know what this is.
I know what this is. Like there's no way. And I tried to like play it off like it wasn't it.
Yeah.
And so like I'm still on my crutches and like I'm like walking more on the boot foot because I can't really walk on the good foot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do this. Like I just can't move. And I was so scared to tell my parents that like, hey guys, like, I just broke my other foot. And so I literally lasted like 3-4 hours until eventually like I couldn't move. So I'd crawl. And I got out of the car because we got home. I got out of the car and like I couldn't walk. So I'm like crawling and I'm like saying that it's just, it's the foot that's already broken is hurting, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually I told them and they weren't mad at me, obviously. I don't know why I thought they'd be mad at me. But yeah, I got an x-ray and I remember hearing the doctor in the distance because like the assistant's the one that took my x-ray. And then I heard the doctor in the distance like, no, Jim, like you scanned the other foot, like
the one that's broken.
Yeah, you scanned the foot that's already broken. Like we're supposed to do the left one. He's like, sir, like this is the left foot. And he's like, what? And like I hear him just like walk over here or walk into the room like, you telling me you broke the same bone in both feet? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, not.
So it wasn't just 2 feet; it's the same bone, both feet,
exact bones,
with members of each other.
Yeah,
within
have
7
they
days.
given you trouble since? Or are you like all good now?
Yeah, so I don't even think it's related, but I just have flat feet.
Yeah.
And so I had plantar fasciitis like really bad. And my spring ball of my sophomore year, or redshirt freshman year, I tore my plantar fascia.
Which is painful.
Oh,
I've had that.
Oh, it's painful.
Yeah.
And I had to play. I played.
The end of
through
my
it.
senior year of high school football.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's like the bottom of your foot's like just black and purple. So I just played through it because honestly, ever since I tore it, my foot's been good because it like grows back stronger.
Yeah.
Thicker. So yeah, that's the story of my broken feet. I'm sorry it wasn't as cool as like saving kittens or something.
It's all right. At least it's the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at least the truth you're willing
Truth
to tell
will
us.
set you free.
Yeah. All right. Last question. Then we will end this because I feel like we just keep hogging your night. You're running first team O at practice. You're in. We'll even say like 3rd and goal scenario, like on like the 8-yard line, 10-yard line. So you got some room to throw. Cover 0 look. Are you throwing at Shmev? Or are you throwing at Trey? Which way are you going here? This is the tough question of the night right here.
For a jump ball. And who's my receiver?
You draft anyone you want.
Like on our team?
Yeah, anyone on your team you want.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, this is what we do. This is the play.
Okay.
We are in the personnel where we have 3 people in the backfield. And it's me and them. All right,
30 personnel?
My favorite.
But listen, I'll tell you who the people are.
Okay, I want to hear this.
We've got I'm on the left,
Mm-hmm.
Bear's in the middle,
Oh.
McKay's on the right.
Oh.
All right.
This is good.
So we send a shift motion, and me and McKay go left and right. And so I want Trey. All right,
Mhm.
Trey's on me,
Mhm.
and we'll take Shmev on McKay. So obviously, Bear looks to the left and is like, "Oh my gosh, we got Treyson out there." Like, I don't even care who the defender is. Like,
This
it's
is
a
going to
mismatch.
Treyson.
It's going to Treyson the entire time.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the play I'm calling. And I probably just
Go
moss Trey. I think I do one hand like over his body like that, and then bring it down, and he's like on the floor, and I just stare at him on the floor.
Give him the old stare down.
Yeah, I just give him a stare down.
Maybe a little shoulder shrug.
And then I help him up, tap him on the
classy.
butt, and say, "Try better next time." That's probably what happens.
That sounds like a pretty realistic scenario.
Yeah.
So-
Some would say it's already happened. I don't want to say.
You don't want to
it has
leak
or
the
not.
play.
Like I think I have a clip but I think it got deleted because I got a new phone. I think that's what happened.
Oh, you can't share the recordings on Huddle anyway. It's pretty locked down.
Exactly.
Or we would show it.
Exactly.
Or we would show it right now.
I really would show it,
Yeah.
but I just respect Trey too.
This is great. We're gonna have to play this back for Trey. And
Can't
give
hurt
reaction.
Trey's draft stock. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
we're protecting his
exactly.
draft
We're protecting
stock.
his draft
Exactly.
stock. Yeah, right.
No, but realistically, both those guys,
They're good.
they're really good. Like Trey is very long and athletic and knows how to use his body. And he's so raw too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't expect. I mean, a lot of places they develop, it doesn't get to like their redshirt junior to when they actually start contributing. But no, they developed Trey and Trey was so hungry to get better. Like his leap of growth has been awesome, and he's just kind of like he's got the mentality you need as a DB. Like you need that. So in all reality, like if Trey was 1-on-1 with anybody, like it's pretty tough not to go for, like to not think that Trey's gonna get that stop. Same with Shmev.
Yep.
Shmev is great with his hands. Like plays with the ball every single time. And in all reality, I'm probably throwing a back shoulder.
Yeah.
And we hit those a little bit in camp.
Giving your guy the best position to use his body.
Exactly,
as a shield
because putting the ball up top, it's kind of tough because both those guys know how to play through the hands and cause ruckus. Putting it back shoulder, kind of where the DB's back is turned, gives the receiver the only chance to make a play on the ball. And if anything, the DB will play through the receiver and
might get a little flag.
PI.
Yeah.
But yeah, both those guys on jump ball, it's not looking great for us.
No, that's true. No, dude, yeah, just it's cool to hear it just from the QBs, right? We all know. Like we're blessed in the secondary.
No, yeah, for sure.
Okay, man. Well, thanks for coming on. You got any last thoughts, shout outs, anything before we go here?
If we get over 6,000 views, I will do a giveaway of something.
Ooh, look at this. The man of the people.
Yes, I will do a giveaway of we can decide.
We'll figure out.
We'll figure it out, but it'll be worth it. I promise it'll be worth it. I room with Chase, so maybe I steal some of his
steal Chase's
some of his clothes
game
or
worn
something.
socks
Exactly.
giveaway.
Yeah.
I like that.
Game worn socks of Chase Roberts. I'll steal them.
Gotta get over 6,000 views though.
Yeah, it's got to get over 6,000.
So
And yeah, that's the biggest thing.
You'll throw another party.
there'll be another party thrown with Chase's socks as the door prize
Exactly.
for this party.
Exactly.
Hey, Kev, behind you, there's some hats in a box. You want to grab him a hat before we go here? Let's give him the same offer. This is Kevin made up this offer. We'll give you the same offer we gave Cody.
Okay.
So for coming on, we want to give you a gift. I was a dummy and didn't grab it beforehand, so I'm sending Kev over here to grab it. We want to give you, and you can tell me your thought on the quality of this item here, right? But we want to give you a CougConnect hat.
Oh, heck yeah.
A pretty nice quality item, and it comes with a challenge, I guess, or an incentive. Yeah, we told Cody Hagan, we're like, for every 1 second you get that hat featured on the cut, we'll give you $100 a second. That the hat is featured on the cut. This is real.
This is real
thing.
But if we give this to every player that comes on, we might CougConnect
might go bankrupt.
pretty
might
quick.
Go bankrupt.
But
I just want to hear.
Deal stands for now.
I really just kind of want to get an email from whoever's over the creatives at the thing. Like, would you please stop incentivizing the players to harass Anna?
I'm about to call Anna right now.
Yeah, Anna, I need
5 seconds. I need 5 seconds of the cut.
It's $500. So we just want the hat featured on the cut. We don't know when, how to do that, but that's the goal here. So, don't break any laws or anything. Don't steal any GoPros or.
No, this is sweet.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, let's do it.
There we go. We'll see how it goes. Dude, it's gonna be fun to watch the cut the next few weeks.
I
and
know.
See what happens.
Now we have some. We need to figure out a couple other Easter eggs for the cut. Maybe if maybe like $500 if we say, hey Trey, how a press conference is, it's like you have to fit in the word turtle somewhere.
Oh yeah.
We gotta try and get an Easter egg that only the 6,000 people that watch
this episode
interview will know.
Yeah.
Right?
We have a term on the Discord for elite wiggle, which we used to describe Terrence Sarion's ability to break out of routes. And that has somehow become this crazy thing that anytime anyone talks about a player, they're like, does he have elite wiggle? So I don't know. That would be a very CougConnect Easter egg, but that might be I don't know. That might be ambiguous.
Just Treyson. He's got elite wiggle.
Yeah.
make it happen.
Whoever's getting interviewed, he just comes up every time.
We'll make it happen.
So
Elite wiggle.
elite wiggle.
I
All
like
right.
it.
Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Heck yeah.
Enjoy the gift and good luck in the competition. You got Hagen, you, and Nusi are all vying for this, right?
Yes.
I don't think we'll get any more out necessarily. Well, maybe, but it might be
We'll
you
see.
three. We'll see who's maybe, and we'll pay out if we get 3 hats on. We'll pay out 3
Heck
times
yeah.
on it. So it's kind
Let's
of fun.
do it.
But
Appreciate
all right,
you.
yeah, man. Thank you for coming on. Thanks for breaking everything down. The laughs, good time, all that.
Absolutely.
Then thank you guys for tuning in. All 7,000 of you.
7,000 plus.
7,000 plus that tuned in. And if you like this kind of thing, go to CougConnect.com. Check out what we're doing. There's lots of ways there to, support all the content creators here, but especially to support the players. So go check it out. Become a subscriber today. That's all we got. And go Cougs.